21st of March 2023. In this newsflash I want to talk about Putin because that man is obviously driving the West crazy, and the Western media is all over the place. They don't know how to paint him blacker and uglier as they are doing, because every time he comes out of their mud pond squeaky clean. Look at this. This is Putin at that conference that is currently taking place in Moscow with the African leaders. Russia cancels more than $20 billion of debt to African countries. I say with full confidence that Africa will become leading continent of multipolar world order, Russian President Vladimir Putin said today in his speech at the Russia-Africa 2023 summit, which is being held in Moscow. When did you see a report like this about the West? No, you only see reports where they loan money to the African states, where they make loans, more loans, to get the African states deeper into debt. And Russia has donated free fertilizer to Malawi. Incidentally, fertilizer that the European Union kept captured in a European harbor. Russian fertilizer stolen by the European Union. That's the people that are being seen as the great leaders of the world, the West. The West is corrupt. It becomes clearer by the day. And then there was that ICC warrant that was issued, which is a total farce. And look how the West responded when Putin went to visit Mariupol. Western reaction to Putin's visit to Mariupol. The Western press is in its repertoire. What else can we add? The Wall Street Journal shifts the focus from the very historical fact of the visit to some Russian atrocities in the city. The Washington Post calls the trip to the city a demonstration of disobedience after the biased decision of the International Criminal Court to issue an arrest warrant for Putin. Fuck, that made me laugh. Calls the trip a demonstration of disobedience. Who the fuck do they think they are? Putin is the president of Russia. The Russia that are incidentally busy fucking the West up in the Ukraine. They call him disobedient. I cannot explain in words, because English is not my first language, how absolutely amusing some of the actions of the West really is. And let's continue. Get to that known and proven main source of fake news in Britain. The BBC also focused on the fact that allegedly Russian troops turned the city into ruins, while keeping silent about the fact that the armed forces of Ukraine used houses and social facilities as supports. The BBC did not forget to throw in a fake that Russia blew up the Mariupol drama theatre. And the Polish decided to speculate on the topic. Is it Putin captured in the footage? Well, what can be said? This is how the West works. That Mariupol theatre thing has been proven, that it was the Ukrainians that blew that thing up from the inside, where they detonated explosives inside that theatre while there were people in the basements. There is video reports about that. People that was in that theatre while all of this happened spoken to the news media. And there was, in that same report, there were people telling the reporters how the Ukrainians, when they withdrew and fled in front of the Russian troops, how they were randomly shooting houses with their tanks as they were going down the roads. Just shooting houses with their tanks. That Ukraine army is a lot of war criminals. But let the West eat all these things up, and you sit in your little warm apartment or house somewhere in the West, and you eat and swallow all the bullshit they give you. But just remember, behind that bullshit are real people suffering and real people paid with their lives. And the killing happened because you are financing your government to do those things to the people. And once again, remember, Putin just cancelled $20 billion of debt to African countries. Now, our wonderful DA, I wonder where are they? If they were there in Moscow, they could have made sure South Africa also got some benefits here. But no, the DA wants Putin to be arrested. Please give me a like and subscribe and share the thing.